Hi, this is Nicole from the Right Habit podcast. Today, I want to talk about a problem that I've been having with my own book. And I think it will really help you see where you are stuck and why you are stuck. And I'm coming into this from the viewpoint of someone who is an experienced writer, of someone who is already published, someone who helps other people and mentors other people get published, who should be able to write and edit fast with a consistent writing habit. At the same time, it's not happening. If you are a professor, an academic, an author, someone who already knows how to write, you already have published, but somehow there is a specific project you just cannot move it forward, this will totally resonate with you. And I'm a little bit ashamed, I must admit, because, how can I go out and help authors get published, help academics get promoted, finish their book, and at the same time, I'm really scared of editing my own book. And I'm speaking of the book You Are Already Free. Oh, it's on this side here. I channeled this book in automatic writing state, which means I was in meditative state and it flew out of me. Now here's where I'm stuck. I'm stuck and really scared about the editing. I have an editor. We have had conversations. She has sent me the first 3 chapters back. I looked at her comments. They are actually doable, but I'm scared to touch the text, because once you go into a text for editing, you will find more things. You will question why you wrote something that way. You might have already evolved and see things differently, and it's just, I'm afraid it will be a lot of work. Does that resonate? So if you have something that you are either meant to write or you are meant to edit it, and you are scared to get started, even though you are so advanced, this should not even be a question. You should just sit down and do it. You might feel in the same situation. So here's what's helping me at the moment. I need to remember and go back to what I call the basics. And the basics are looking at my whole life, my whole setup, and refresh that. I also do that in the 90-day Accelerator after Easter with clients, with writers, academics like you. But I need to do it for myself as well. And what does that look like? I need to go back to my own planner, the Right Habit Planner, and actually put in writing slots. I haven't done that for a while because I was very, very busy and occupied with a few other things, including homeschooling one of my children and being at court. But I know I should be putting my slots in. So I need to do that. I need to start preparing my writing, not just my coaching, on a Sunday with a deep ritual that gets me so tuned in that there is no more fear. I need to stop people pleasing. If someone wants to meet me in the morning to get coaching and mentoring, but that is my best writing time, which it is, I need to start saying no. And that is really hard because essentially any session that I don't run, it could cost me money. Right? So if you are, for example, an academic, it will be very hard to say no to certain collaborations or to certain meetings because you feel like you are not doing your job properly. It's part of the job to do these meetings. So it is hard and it will be hard for me. Next, I will look at my perfectionism. I know it's there. It's from childhood. I've been doing deep subconscious shifting of that perfectionism, but whenever there's something really important to me, like my book, it will come up again. And so I will really need to work on subconsciously to remember every layer of the book, the first draft, second draft, first edit, second edit, is as good as it can be at that point. I will be able to improve it further, and there will be a time when I will just have to say, I'm going to submit it, I'm going to publish it, and it'll be the best version at that point that I could have created. It may never be the most perfect one, but maybe my next book will be capturing the next evolution of what I'm thinking and what I want to bring to the world. Maybe the next book will have even more beautiful language. I've just named a few things right now that are basic. Scheduling, overcoming the perfectionist, staying consistent with it, saying no to others. And this is why I myself, as an expert, as someone who has done this, who has published, I publish other people's books, I help academics get promoted and published. I need to return to that because it's so easy to get sucked into life, sucked into building my business, raising my children. I'm a single mom. All the things that come with that, it is so easy to distract myself and tell myself I don't have the time. But you know what? If I'm really honest to myself, and I'm a little bit ashamed and I feel a little bit guilty, but I can make the time. I can make the time. Think about a project in your life that you are not moving forward, that may have been sitting around for quite a while, but that project is important to you. You want to reconnect with it. You want to remember why it is in your mission to publish this thing. Not just for vanity, for ego, for making money, for getting promoted, for putting it on your CV, but why you started this in the first place. And now, why is it not moving? And so I think the whole discomfort, especially for, let's call it experts or more experienced writers, around not publishing the thing, is that you know it's your deepest mission and yet you're not doing it. So it's dissolving your sense of integrity and your sense of alignment. That is the thing that's so uncomfortable. If you didn't care about the project and you drop it, and actually you have a different mission in the world, that is not it, maybe you wouldn't be as bothered. But if you are a writer, you love writing, you love creativity, you want to find your way back to creative flow, but you're not doing it and you know you're kind of lying to yourself, that's tricky. And so that pain and that guilt obviously will not make you go to the desk. It does not make me go to the desk. I need to go back to the basics. Which brings me to a program I want to offer to academics specifically, and specifically academics who have been in the game for a while. It's the 90-Day Accelerator. This is a flagship program I've been running for 3, 4, 5 years now. And each time I run it for 3 months, I am also writing and publishing something because I need the exact same structure, meetings, accountability, daily accountability, but also stopping to people please, scheduling properly, remembering about perfectionism and what I can do about it. The setup of the program is in a way that you get coached, you get writing time, and you get the training and understanding of what you need to do and set up in your life so that you can start finishing again. It's a finishing program. I used to call it Write to Finish. It starts April the 13th. The way to get in is booking a discovery call with me. The website is www.writehabitaccelerator.com. We will have a few extras in there that I have not actually offered in the program before, because they are part of my own evolution as a writer and the recent techniques that I have started teaching that have completely blown my mind. And the clients who have been in those more recent programs, they have started writing something that they have not touched for maybe even decades. What we are bringing in on top this time is working even more deeply with the subconscious. So you will have 2 additional group coaching calls and sessions where you will learn the technique that helped me channel my book, You Are Already Free. And that is called automatic writing. I have been teaching automatic writing for about a year now, maybe a little longer. And there are a lot of academics in the program and they finally find flow again because they are letting go. By the way, automatic writing is not ChatGPT. It is writing from meditative state, and it does work for academic publications as well and anything else. It works for anything. So I will be teaching that live specifically for people who are already experts and who are not writing as consistently as they want to, how to use automatic writing exactly for that. There will be another session which is even fresher, a session where we do a subconscious shifting of one block that you have in your writing. The whole program is set up to do that, but this particular session is a story shifting session. That means we will go into your subconscious and through a story, we will find out the root of the root, why you, maybe in childhood, have learned things like your voice should not be heard, be quiet, hide, or you will never be good enough, or if I am good enough, if my light shines too brightly, I will be left, I will be abandoned, or I have to always be perfect, or I have to people please, otherwise I'm going to be alone. So we will find the root of the root for one of those issues that are so deeply layered underneath that they might actually derail you even though you are in the 90-day accelerator. So this is going to be another session. It'll be 90 minutes long, and it's absolutely mind-blowing what this can do. Everybody I have done this with in groups and one-on-one has been saying things like, I didn't know this thing exists. I didn't know this is how it would be. I had not even thought of this moment in time where something happened to me that this could now affect my writing, even though I'm already so far advanced. I had no idea that this was a problem. I'm amazed. I can't believe what we have just uncovered. When you join the 90-day accelerator this spring, between April and July, you will get those 2 sessions, automatic writing and the subconscious unblocking, within the program. You don't pay extra. It's a bonus because I'm so passionate about this work, and I know this will absolutely tip it over the edge. Everything else is a solid framework, my signature framework of the 90-day, that will help you set yourself up to finish the thing you are writing, and you will write it throughout the 3 months together. It's not just learning and getting trainings on writing habits, but it makes you actually do it and subconsciously bring you back into alignment. Bring you back to the one who can write in flow with eyes closed, who can write without that one block that has been in the way. There is really no excuse, and before the summer, you will have that thing finished. It might be a book proposal, it might be a grant, promotion application, maybe it is a book chapter or 2 or 3. It might be an article that's been sitting on your desk. And I know, everybody thinks, why should I book this before the summer? I'll just wriggle my way through this time between Easter and summer. I'll just wriggle my way through the semester. And then when the summer comes, I will have all this writing time, and then I'll get it done by the fall. But I want you to just honestly look back at your last summer and the summer before and the summer before. Maybe you did finish that thing in the summer. And here the question is, did I honor my energy? Did I honor that I need a holiday? Did I honor that my family wants to spend time with me and I want to spend time with them? Could I not have finished it in a way during term time, while children still go to school and while I have other things on? Couldn't I have learned how to do that and then enjoy my summer free? Or in the last few summers, you actually didn't finish that thing because you wanted to be out in the sunshine, or you couldn't get a structure going. You felt quite alone. Everybody goes on holiday. You're supposed to sit and write, and you didn't do it. And that obviously tells you that hoping for summer writing, that hope is not going to get you anywhere. Much better to finish something with the absolute maximum goal of, I want to finish this before the summer. And then I gift myself a summer either of starting the next project, if you wish, or I will have guilt-free time off. This is why I'm running it in the spring. And also, very honestly, I need to get going with the edits for my own book, You Are Already Free. I just need to stop making excuses and sit down and do it. And so my own container will be my structure, because I will be with you every single day, every single week, so that I actually move forward. And that is great for me, and it is great for you, because we are all so dedicated to this. I'm showing up and I'm here to do it. This is my invitation. I would love for you to come into the program. I would love for you to learn the latest subconscious methods of writing that no one else teaches you, especially not in academia. If this excites you, if you really want to finish that thing before the summer, book a discovery call with me. All you have to do is go to www.writehabitaccelerator.com, and on that page, you can apply for a discovery call. That simply means we meet for 15 minutes, you tell me where you are blocked, what you want to finish, and I then tell you what is one step forward and if my program can work for you, because it may not be the case that it works for you. It may not be the right time, but the only way to find out is to call me and to talk about it. You could be the next person to be in. The doors close in April, but there's an early bird discount in March. So if you're listening to this in March, by the 31st, you can still grab the early bird, even if we're meeting slightly later, but you need to book your discovery call on my Calendly link before 31st of March.